Mheshimiwa Waluke, our RC, Madam Acting Commissioner General, and all the stakeholders of the border who are here this morning. Good morning. My name is Dubat. As PS has introduced me, I'm also the Principal Secretary for East African Community Affairs. And I know my team is also here working closely with the BMC, which is here, to ensure that Luakaka border works very well. We have come here today to listen so that we can see what it is that we can do as a government and as the different agencies to ensure that the border post here works, and it works for the benefit of not just for us as the Republic of Kenya, but from the perspective of the region, our colleagues and our brothers from the Republic of Uganda that we do a lot of business with. I think ours as a State Department is to ensure that we work with the border post which is here. Chair, I know we are recruiting members who will be manning border posts, and they'll be based in Busia and Malaba, and of course they will be able to man and work closely with the teams which are here in Luakaka at the same time in Swam. I'm also aware that as the East African community, the one-stop border posts, the OSBPs, are a regional project, and that it's something that EAC as a region looks at those border posts to ensure that we upgrade them, we simplify the processes which are there, we ensure that trade is facilitated, and we reduce time and make it efficient. And we've done that, and that's why Busia is working very well, Malaba is working very well, Swam is almost being completed, and EAC is looking into Luakaka as one of the identified one-stop border posts, and as the region and the Secretariat are currently in the process of sourcing for funds to ensure that we build this one-stop border post, and we get similar to what we've gotten in Swam and the other areas. That will ensure that this corridor, the northern corridor, has several and multiple exit and entry points that facilitates trade. Of course, you are aware that the Republic of Uganda is one of our largest trading partners, and so opening up these corridors that can go all the way to Mbale gives us alternative routes to reach that market, and swam all the way to South Sudan, because it's not just the Republic of Uganda, but the Republic of South Sudan, go all the way to DRC and all the way to Rwanda, which are all part of our community, of the East African community. Chair, I'm also aware that we are having conversations with the Trademark Africa to solve one of the problems that I've seen here, which is the scanners. I think they've promised to give us a scanner here, and that's a conversation that we can follow up, and I'm sure they're also in conversation with the BMC here, and I think, is it 2 months ago or so they were here, and they've also looked at it, and we know that that is something that will make the operations of the border very efficient. So ours is to make sure that we do our duty as residents of Luakaka to ensure that as the people who basically reside at the border points, we shoulder more responsibilities as citizens than those of us who are inside, because you have to look at protecting your nation to ensure that you work together with the security teams which are there, that things are done the way they're supposed to be done. You work together with the agencies that man the borders, and to ensure that everything is done well, even as we interact with our brothers from the other side. And the other thing is that opening up this border and the corridor is going to bring a lot of developments. I heard the chairman saying, hii town ilikuwa na hoteli moja, sasa tangu lori zimeanza kukuja, hoteli zimekuwa kama sijui 30. Na itaendelea. Once the roads are done and the one-stop border post is done and trade facilitation and movement is happening, the town will grow, this area will grow. It's a plus not just for Kenya and Bungoma County, but for all of us, to ensure that our people, business opportunities arise, and in so many other ways. So that is what we are looking at. So as you shoulder that responsibility, you also should know that this development is going to bring development for us. To our brothers from the Republic of Uganda, please let's make sure that there are no empty trucks coming. Trade is about movement both ways. So of course the challenge on our side in the Republic of Uganda is to ensure that as we develop these border posts together, you also ensure that you increase your exports. because this, if we are taking things to the Republic of Uganda, either through exit and through as a transit, or as a shipment, or even a final destination, trade is only good when you're also bringing them back, so that you use the port that is there for export. So, and in challenge on your side to increase your exports, so that there's a two-way trade. As we're taking goods, we're also coming back with something that is of Ugandan export that is going to the border. So with those few remarks, Chair, I want to say asanteni sana kwa kutukaribisha hapa. Good job that has been done by the multi-agency team and the BMC here, led by the KRA. You have all our support, and that we're here to listen and to ensure that we move together as a government to ensure that we deliver our services to our people. And Mheshimiwa is here, and also the county government CCs are here. Of course, as a central government, we cannot do without the county government. We cannot do without the local leadership, and that we have to make sure that we work in tandem to deliver services, because ultimately ile watu wametuandika kazi ni wa Kenya, hao ndio wanatulipa mshahara, hao ndio wadosi wetu. Sisi lazima kuhakikisha kwamba kama serikali tunafanya kazi kitu kimoja, kuhakikisha tumeboresha maisha ya wananchi. So of course, as a county government, we are willing to work and are working together with you, and we need to identify areas that we think that we can continue and continuously improve on. With those few remarks, Chair, I say thank you very much.
Thank you.